Michelle Abraham has everything you need to know, from local eats and celebrity interviews to trending topics and more. Right now on Good Day State Line.
Hi, and welcome to Good Day State Line. It's Friday, February 17th. We're so excited to reveal the State Line's Best Suites winner later in the show. But first, the new season of American Idol premieres on ABC. Sunday night, we're getting you ready with former top 11 Idol contestant Grace Leer. Hey, Grace, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's always so fun to be able to talk to a former reality show contestant about what it was like to be on the show. But for you, that was kind of a unique experience because you were in the 2020 season, weren't you?
I was. It was a very interesting season, but we made it. We did our best.
What was it like, going from the beginning of the American Idol experience where you get to do all the auditioning with everybody and then all of a sudden you got to go home? Were you home or were you somewhere else by yourself?
I live in Nashville, Tennessee. So the story is we actually had the top 20, we had flown out to LA. Mm-hmm. So we were all in LA hearing the buzz of COVID and, the stay at home order. And then eventually the show had to say, we have to send you guys home. Everyone has to stay home. And so I actually went to my mom's in California, where I'm originally from, and quarantined with my mom and did the show from there. So my stage was my backyard and my sister-in-law was my production assistant. And I was setting up tripods and filming on iPhones and Zooming the producers to get the stage set up. So it was a lot, but it was a scary time for everybody. So I was just grateful to be doing something that I love from home. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, you were amazing. You made the top 11.
Thank you.
What were some of the best moments that you still hold close to your heart from being on American Idol?
Oh my gosh. I would have to say definitely making the top 10, top 11 was a big moment for me. I couldn't believe that, even though it was, funny to be at home and I was just with my mom when I heard the news. But probably my favorite moment was singing Natural Woman in Hawaii for top 40. That was a big moment for me. We're performing on the beach in front of thousands of people and it was like a mini vacation, but also singing a song that I loved. And in that moment, I knew I was going to quit my sales job in Nashville. I said, this is it. I love this too much. I've been wanting this for way too long since I was a little girl. And that was a big moment for me on American Idol. And I'll always remember that feeling.
That's awesome. Ever since American Idol, the country music world has been loving everything you do. One of my favorite things that you do is pairing music with recipes and a cookbook. I think that's so cool. Your video series, Taste with Grace. How did you come up with that idea?
Oh my gosh. So Taste with Grace was also during the pandemic. I decided to just make dinner one night on my Instagram Live and hang out with people. And I think I made spaghetti or something like that. And everybody just really loved it. And I also really loved just doing something very low key. And I just love to cook. Being in the kitchen is another happy place for me along with music. And it was a way to keep people updated. So I would make dinner and go live on my Instagram and just talk to fans and tell them about the songs I'm writing and getting in the studio and all this stuff. So when I put out my EP back in September, I said, well, I have to do something with Taste with Grace. It was born with my fans. So how do I give it back to them? And we decided to do a digital cookbook called Taste with Grace. It's free on my website. And I decided to pair each of the songs on my EP, which there's 7 tracks. I made a recipe that goes with that song. So it was a really fun and creative project to work on. And I just think it's a fun way for people to listen to my EP and make some delicious food.
Yeah, I love it because you can 100% listen to music and cook at the same time. It's the perfect combo. We are, excited for that album, Grace Leer, your debut album. And now we're on the brink of your version of Toby Keith's How Do You Like Me Now? What was it like to cover a big song like that?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm just a huge 90s country fan. That 90s country has had a huge influence on me. So I went through a lot of 90s songs, and How Do You Like Me Now by Toby Keith just stood out to me. It's always been one of my favorite songs, but I've always taken it from the perspective of when I moved to Nashville, there was a lot of people who doubted me. There's a lot of people who doubt anybody who chases this career. It's scary, it's competitive, and it's really hard. And, people kind of give you that good luck with that, music career that you're doing. And I always just took that song in that way. I know Toby Keith's way is, about this girl and maybe this relationship, and I did have a lot of ex-boyfriends who doubted me too. So I guess there's that. But, I wanted to give it a more of a female empowered anthem for, or anybody to just say, go for it and prove those people wrong and chase what you love and chase those dreams because you can.
Yeah, I love that. Where can we follow along with you? I know Instagram, your website. Where's the best place to catch up with Grace?
Yeah, Grace Leer Music everywhere. Yeah, all my social media is Grace Leer Music. And yeah, more music is coming. So keep updated with me.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Grace.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Of course, American Idol premieres this Sunday on our sister station, WTVO. You never know who they'll discover this season. You know what else is this weekend? The Daytona 500. We're taking you to Daytona next for Executive Chef Ryan Clark's Tailgate Tips. We'll be right back after your Good Day Moments.